There it is. Hello. Welcome back to Wildfrost. My recording didn't start. Encoding overloaded. Oh my, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Here, let's close Firefox. We'll get some RAM freed up. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing fine. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Gonna start recording a backlog soon. It's Saturday right now. I'm thinking, I don't know, I got like 3 days. I'll probably start recording tomorrow. I'm putting it off, but you know, it is what it is. Shall we get to it? I think there's no bug. I haven't played since we last spoke. Just chilling. Big chillin'. Before we begin, I do want to mention. I'll pick the character and I'll talk about this when we get in there. Yo, this character's sick. Bright Rod, this character's so good. What the hell? 9 HP, 3 times 2, 4 turn timers. This is incredible. Hell yeah. A few things I want to talk about while we're getting started here. First of all, someone mentioned in the comments, I think it's a cool idea. If I don't have anything else to do, if I'm not doing like Inkbound or whatever, which Inkbound comes out soon too, doesn't it? Monday. Tomorrow for you. But if I have nothing better to do, nothing that's really calling to me, I think it would be fun to start a fresh file and see how well I can do. So that's one thought. We'll just get rolling here. It's hard to set up a double kill with this Grouchy here, actually, but I think we might be able to make it. 3 times 2 on the hero, so we Snowstick Grouchy, Snoof hits Spike, and then next turn we sword the Snoof. And that's a double. Not too bad. But yeah, I might start a new file of this game and see what we can get through on that. First of all, I think that would be fun to see how I can do, because it was fun in the other game I played. Not Domekeeper, Slice and Dice. That's the one. So I think it could be fun here as well. Also, I feel like we haven't had the penguin fight in so long. We're gonna take a double kill here on the gnome. The winter worm behind the gnome just kind of makes it a tough ask to keep the gnome alive. But we'll see. We'll do fine here. I think we had our good gnome run a little while back. But there was something else I wanted to tell you, or wanted to mention. Of course, I'll get there. It's hard to play cards and talk, you know. Like right here, for example, if you misplay, Snowbow hits the woodhead first. See, I gotta make sure I pay attention. So we sword the winter worm. 1 damage to Spike is fine. 1 damage to hero is fine. That's all good. Anyway, what I wanted to get around to is that sponsorship is still going on, and if you want to get in it, you can. That's not why I'm bringing it up, though. It's 3-6 on the winter worm. So 1, 3, 6. I will hit here. It's fine. The reason I'm bringing it up is because on stream, I'm talking about doing some sort of a reward stream. Probably just going to let people vote on a game I play on Tuesday. I would like to offer it to you as well, because I did bring the sponsorship to YouTube. If you guys have any video ideas you'd like to see as a thank you for doing the sponsorship, doing the last 2 sponsorships, let me know. I'm taking suggestions. Anything cool you think would be fun to see, Wildfrost related, a different game, let me know. And no guarantees. I'm not gonna say like for sure I'll do it if I don't see anything that looks fun to me. But, you know, if I see something that looks good and I go, oh yeah, that seems like a fun little one-off, we'll do it. I think that's everything I want to tell you. I think that's all. Inkbound starting tomorrow, most likely. Maybe I'll start it on Tuesday, we'll see. And I'll have Wildfrost going. I might do alternating Wildfrost and Inkbound for the time I'm out of town, actually, now that I think about it, because recording 7 Wildfrost episodes is a lot. Okay. Talking done, let's begin. Nothing too interesting in that first fight. We end around between 60 and 70 gold for a snow fight. Not too bad, nothing scary. We did fine. I'm gonna go bottom path here over top path because treasure versus gnome traveler, it's not... I think that if you pick 3 gnome traveler cards, you're probably losing the run because it's too much junk. So I'm giving up a traveler, which is fine. I would like to see 2 travelers early, but I'd rather not take junk to pick up a card. Yeah, and Mimic is really good here. You could also go Bling Bank. I will admit it. You know me. I love money. It is part of who I am as a creator. But with that being said, I think that Mimic is actually just a game-winning pickup a lot of the time. I have found Mimic to be extremely, extremely high tier, basically always. So I am down for a Mimic here. Truffle Charm? That's pretty sweet. We'll save for later. Taking HP off of our hero is not necessary right now. I'll talk about the theory here in a sec. Let's look at everything else first. Colonel versus Bomb Bomb. It's been so much Colonel lately, but Bomb Bomb... I'm gonna go Colonel, because Colonel synergizes better. But Bomb Bomb is really good for early game money making. So the reason we're not gonna take the Truffle Charm, even though it's pretty good on our hero, is because we don't know... Our hero is like a mix between a carry and a tank right now with 9 HP and 3x2. They can do either one, so we can keep ourselves open to the Truffle Charm. Going down to 7 HP is bad, right? 7 damage aimless is a big number in this game. It's not like I need this Truffle Charm right now to survive the following fight or anything. It's good to just take it slow here. This Earthberry is kind of gross. And then Colonel versus Bomb Bomb. Colonel gets pushed over the edge very slightly because Mimic cannot play with Bomb Bomb at all. 3, 2, 3. So I put Spike here. 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. I could also do it with a sword, or I can just Flame Water. But yeah, if it doesn't make a difference, actually what I should do is I should get armor on my hero. Like this. I think this is fine. 2 hits Colonel. Oh, it's good, right? You have to do the 4-2 because of the heal. Sorry, I didn't actually think about the heal, but going up to 4 attack was the right choice. If Colonel was slightly offset on his attack timer, we could set up a 4 kill here, but it's okay. I will go... We want hero go first. I'm going to bring Colonel down and we're going to wipe this top section out. You Sunride your hero here because then they go first over Earthberry and Porcupine. And I'm feeling pretty good. We're not going to set up any crazy multi-kills, so I'm going to rack up a little bit of money. I've been feeling like the runs lately have been really difficult. I don't know about you, but I've been feeling like I've been going through some absolute horror shows lately. So I wouldn't mind having a nice easy one. The run that I put up from the stream a few days ago, that was called like the hardest run of my life. You know, aptly named. Many other runs, it's just been a lot of difficulty. I'm not complaining, mind you. I'm happy to have a good old challenge, but just an observation. I'm just saying. Pardon me. It goes 4-2, 4-2, 3. Yeah, we get a 3 kill here. I mean, this is already a great start. Having so many hits lets me rack up a lot of money because we can set up great multi-kills. I'm confident that we're off to a good start. It's now just a question of if they show us something good to convert with. Although, to be honest with you, I bet I could win with just what we have right now. Not the final boss, but we can get up to the final boss with what we have right now. I'm fairly confident. We don't have the power to push right through, but we have a lot of time to make it happen. I did say I wouldn't mind another Traveler, but another Charm is pretty tempting as well. I can go Charm and we can try to just high roll some stuff for Mimic plus Hero to be good enough. I can see this being it. Colonel, Hero, Mimic, and then just buffs. I actually kind of like it. I think this is everything I need if we just go for the supporting cards here. Oh, the devil. Berry Blade. It's very good, don't get me wrong. It's just also mentally taxing to play Berry Blade. Am I gonna go Mega Mimic here? I don't think so. I think Mega Mimic is very good because it gives you a quick start on killing things, but I think Berry Blade is hard to pass. It's a nice support card, especially with Colonel. And we pull... Pinch Charm, extremely mid. Unbelievably underwhelming. We get a crown. Can I buy Pinkberry Juice and Snow Cake? No. Which one of these two do I prefer? Personally, Pinkberry Juice. Personally, over Snow Cake, I go Pinkberry Juice. If I were one of the other two clans, we would talk about Snow Cake a little more, but this clan has the best snow options. We have double snow sticks, so it's pretty solid. I think, anyway. Bamboozle, a little annoying. Teeth Charm, Snowbow, no problem. Annoying for Bamboozle because of Mimic, but I think we'll be alright. We have no backline target access other than our 3 attacks, so we are just going to punch right through Bamboozle here, I believe. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I do want to get money, but there's no setting up a multi-kill on that. The multi-kills on this fight are going to be through forcing Bamboozle into the next phase. By the way, what's our damage here? 5, 10, 15? I need to kill Bamboozle before he kills my Mimic here. And so this should do 15 and set him to 1. and then I'll just sword. We'll redraw for the sword, and then we'll sword. Yeah, redraw, again, always say, you redraw Bell in that timing. Hopefully it makes sense by now, but I like to drive home the point. Redraw Bell at that timing because you want to be active on playing the redraw. We have a sword in the next hand, okay, cool, I'll press redraw here. That way I'm one turn closer to redrawing, in case the hand is bad later on. Okay, I'm gonna... no, not this one. I need to snow stick the snowbow. I don't want it to have a chance to kill my mimic. And I believe the best option for us is going to be to try to punch right through Boozle. But we got a lot of bad here. There's a lot to not like. I should not talk about this one as if we have a freebie. This is tricky. There's a big overlap on the next turn. If we survive the next 2 turns, we will win the game. I'm very confident. Or not the game, but the fight. But there's a huge overlap of hits here. And so it's not the end of the world if Mimic dies, but I would really like Mimic not to die. And I would also like to not have to give up Woodhead, because Woodhead is good to save for Bam, if possible. So what I'm likely going to do is sacrifice Spike on the following turn. Right, so my I see it. My 2 turns here are Pinkberry Juice on Spike. And then he doesn't even have to die. You can rotate Spike up. And we will... it has to be... I have to kill the Snowbow. This is what I committed myself to. Rotate Spike up, he lives. I don't get any multi-kill setups here, but it's fine. Now you might be thinking, and you would be right to think about potentially playing the Mimic in front of Colonel to get the shell. I didn't think there would be another Snowbow, so I didn't do it, but it would have been good. Three, 2, it's whatever. 3, 2. I think you Snow Stick Snow Gobbler here. It's really good to delay, because I can probably set up a multi-kill here on the following turn. Oh, this Winter Worm's 1 off. Oh, and Bam is going off here too. Bam is hitting 6 times 2. We're gonna play it through like this. I'm trying to focus on setting up multi-kills, but it may put me into a bit of a danger here. Because this is a 6 times 2. Now what's the danger here? I'm gonna play Berry Blade, and if Berry Blade bugs, it's really bad for me. It is very bad if my Berry Blade bugs here. But I don't think you have a choice. It's fine. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it, really. I fear. Spike dies, it's 6 and 6. If Colonel dies, it's not the end of the world, it just sucks. Yeah, okay. Berry Blade shouldn't bug here. Yeah, I'm getting more comfortable with how it works. There is a chance that Colonel dies if he takes double Snowbow hits. Losing the Mimic is a shame. That's a lot of money lost. Hate to see it. Okay. Yeah, no, we're fine. We have defensive scaling. Bam takes so long to kill us that it's not a real problem. I'm gonna greed. This is very greedy to tank a 9 with my hero here. Very, very greedy to do. But it sets up a 3 kill, which is very good. It's very greedy, but I think it's right. We recall Colonel, and then we Scrappy Sword the topmost Snowbow. There's almost nothing that's of a danger to me here now. This is cutting it a little close, though. I won't lie to you. We're gonna be flying a little bit close to the edge here. Ooh, no Colonel draw. Do I need to fast draw here? Let's talk it through. Let's just count, shall we? I have 4 turns ahead of me. There's a 6 times 2 barreling down. I have Woodhead to take 1. My hero goes in 4. I can delay the Snoof and the Porcupine, but not the Winter Worm. Which means that if I'm holding this hand, there's 18 damage and I can tank. I actually think I die if I hold this hand, right? Because run through it like this, right? What are my 4 plays? It's Snow Stick, Pinkberry Juice, Snow Stick, Woodhead. Snow Stick here, Pinkberry Juice here, Woodhead here. What does it look like? 6, and then I'm taking 12 on an 8. That's not good enough. Okay, so let's talk about it in a different light then. We can delay Bam 1 turn. And then we get Berry Blade. So it would be Snow Stick, Winter Worm, or Snow Stick, Bam, Snow Stick, Snowf? But delaying 1 turn is bad. I need to play Colonel plus Berry Blade, I think. But Woodhead, Pinkberry Juice are good cards to play. What if it might be Woodhead for the Winter Worm. The problem here, by the way, the reason that this looks scary is because I didn't draw Double Sword. Because what I was hoping for here is Double Sword to go 2 turns to kill the Winter Worm. Because that reduces the damage we take by a lot. What if is it Snow Stick, Scrappy Sword? No, I think it's gotta be redraw. I think it has to be redraw. And then it's hit Winter Worm with a Snow Stick. I might actually die here. I may have put myself into a losing position. I don't think so, because we can go Colonel here. I think I have to kill Colonel, is all. Colonel goes down. And then he has to tank 6 times 2, I think. It's a shame, and I did this for money, and I think it's worth it. I do actually think it's worth it. I don't think I need Colonel full HP for the next fight. I don't think so. You just go Colonel here, and all that can happen to me is a little bit of an accident with Berry Blade, but it shouldn't, and it didn't. Sorry, Colonel. Oh, he gives you the shell even if he dies. Good to know. Add to the knowledge banks. We'll kill Snoof off. And I go before Bam, so we have this for sure. Yeah, it's like, you can argue that it's not worth it to play it this way, but I think it is. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delay for another multi-kill, because I've taken all the losses, and I'm far out of range of Bam killing me. So there's no reason to not delay. I would like to sword the Porcupine 3 times. Take the 2, it's fine. We can take 12 from Bam. And it's only 6 even. Freeze the Porcupine, or actually Flame Water's fine too. Flame Water Sunrod is it. It's very greedy, but the thing that sucks about this is that because I don't know how the map looks, I don't know if this was worth it or not. But Spike dying is for sure. Our hero, or not our hero, but Colonel dying is a little more questionable. Because he loses 4 HP. The one attack doesn't matter. It's worth it, but it's less worth it because there's a cave here. If I knew this cave was here, I would probably not do that. But, you know, it's the information is obfuscated. You play with what you know. These are not what I want. Peppering, Moko Totem, Shroom Mine. The other thing that made that questionable is that I did lose a 1 in 3 to have my my Mimic die. I think it would have been fine too if my Mimic didn't die. It would have been more than fine if my Mimic didn't die, but I lost a 1 in 4 or a 1 in 3 there as well. So I think the way I played that is correct because it looks very greedy, but it actually isn't. I'm gonna take the Mimic with the crown. I'm gonna keep Spike in because we have such low actual numbers here. We have very few sources of bodies. I'm thinking I'll put the Draw Charm out on my hero, and picking a Molten Dip makes life easier. If I don't die here, I will probably not lose. I will probably win the run, and we're good into. I think we're good in all of them, really. Oh, you know which one we would be really bad actually? Again, we're great into Jab Jotes, of course. 3rd Demonized Charm though. We would be in trouble versus specifically King Moko if it's the guy that gives -1 when you hit on the board. That would be hard to play. Okay, so here we're gonna go Flame Water, Pinkberry Juice, Snow Stick. And we played a scale here. We sacrificed Spike to buy ourselves a few turns. And then we take him out of the team for the next fight. 2, 4. It's actually just better to buff Mimic than Hero. Although I guess the getting the kill on Hero is good. Yeah, having our hero take home the kill is good. Yeah, I'm gonna freeze the Jab Jote. I don't want to take this damage. I've changed my mind. We get Molten Dip here, and then the numbers get all fucky. I'm just gonna let it rock. I'm not gonna count or like try to reposition. Just let it go. You can let your hero go first there. Yeah, if you let your hero go first, I think it's a double. Okay. I would like to play... No Sunrod here. We have... So before our hero goes, we have to deal with this Jab Jote. I'd like to keep Spike alive to tank the Pygmy. I was gonna say we let Spike tank the 5, but I actually think having Spike tank this Pygmy hit is nice. I'm gonna let Woodhead take 5. 5 is the highest number that this fight offers in terms of damage. Muttonhead only does 4. Technically it's 10 because of Demonize, but, you know, Woodhead's only ever gonna soak 5. Thanks the Pygmy. I'd prefer to not take the Jab Jote damage, but it's okay. I can freeze this one, and then we have 4, 4, 6, 4. It's a double if I freeze this one and go first. Take 3 on Colonel, it's fine. Actually, no, it's better to freeze this guy in front, isn't it? I think so. There's no reason to let him hit me for 3 when I could just let this one hit me for 2. Oh no, there is, because he goes at the same time as my team. I see. But now, since I played it like this, I can actually just sword him out. Okay, and then so it goes 4. 4 puts you to 11. Okay, what if it's like this, and then we draw? 6, 4 puts you to 11. 10, 4. Okay, this is a 3 kill. Right? No, wait. 6, 4, 6. 6, 4, 6 is 14. 4, 4, 4. It's fine. Yeah, it works about the same every time. You just sword the Jab Jote, and I'm done counting. I'm not gonna say 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4 at you anymore. Cool, I drew 2 cards, and we got a 3 kill. How lovely. Just as I planned, of course. I knew exactly what was happening there. Okay, and we can walk away from this one, I believe. A-okay. We are in a dominant enough position to consider setting up a 4 kill. Because we let Gok kill Spike. Thank you for your service, Spike. See you later, buddy. It's not gonna be a 4 kill, because I guess I'm demonized anyway. Good point. I don't think I need to play Pinkberry Juice. Playing Pinkberry Juice feels wrong to me. There are many other better cards to play. Like Snow Sticking Muttonhead so we go before him is really good. Goodbye, Spike. Things work out pretty nicely for us here because we do intervals of 6 and 4, so it's like 6, 4 kills Joe, 6, 4, 4, 4. Actually, I can set up a nice multi-kill here. You see this? We let our hero go tank the Pygmy. And I think the best thing to do is redraw for freeze to stop the Porcupine from killing Mimic. Hero takes this, it's cool. I guess I should bring Colonel down too because it would be a free 3 shell. Think about it. Jab Jote does 4 to Colonel is whatever. We freeze the Porcupine. Cool. Now if I ran my numbers correctly here, 6 and 4 kills Jote, 6 kills Porcupine, 4 kills here, 4 and 4. That's a 4 kill. Just like that. Man, Molten Dip is so good. What an insane pickup. Look at how much value we get here. Giving a +2 to 3 targets is good, I guess. Shocking, isn't it? I'm gonna try to keep the Muttonhead from attacking me. It doesn't matter because he does 8s and we have 25, but it's a dominance thing, you know? You gotta let him know that he never stood a chance. Even while farming up a 4 kill and getting enough money to set up a shop later on, I am still better than you. By a large margin. Never come around here again. Is Muttonhead the easiest boss in this game? I'm not sure. I don't know what I would say is the easiest boss in this game. The hardest boss in this game is definitely, like, hands down, no doubt in my mind, hardest boss in this game is Gromble. Ugh, fucking Gromble. But it's actually probably, I don't know. I think it's Razor. I feel like of the bosses in the game that I'm the most concerned about dying to, it's probably Razor, and it's maybe... Oh, it's definitely Infernoco or Bamboozle. Probably Infernoco, actually. Infernoco is like, that's a fight where you're just fighting to survive. Muncher is good. I don't really want a Traveler, though. Let's see what the treasure is before we make any decisions. Totem of the Go. Ah, Newman Biscuit. We win the game. That's cool. Definitely just take this. I was originally kind of skeptical about Newman Biscuit, but Newman Biscuit Pinkberry Juice winning for sure. I'm gonna go, you know what? With this, it's actually really good to go get removals. Because we draw into Pinkberry Juice a lot faster off of this. Yeah. I was gonna go top and pick up a second Molten Dip, but now we just become immortal. Here, have a sword. And another sword. I'll hold Flame Water, because it's okay to have. I think I would play Foxy here. These aren't Foxy. Snobble, Chompom, Tiny Tycho. Chompom's cool and all. We have Colonel and such, but like, he doesn't really make sense in this team, I don't think. And I think that Snobble's okay. The Apply Snow. He isn't bad. Because we have attack buffing through Molten Dip. I think of these three, if there's going to be a character who ever does anything, it's going to be Snobble. Tiny Tycho, he's fun in theory. But if we have okay defensive scaling, you could maybe play Tiny Tycho, but I don't like him here. I'm gonna go Molten Dip immediately. Gives us better chances of hitting our cards together. I'm not going to play Snobble right now, but we can think about it. I'm also, as you've probably noticed, not playing the Truffle Charm. I don't think I'm going to. Oh. That's not cool. Hmm. 7 is a rather large number, don't you think? All we can do here is fight it out on the bottom and hope nobody dies. We're probably going to lose our Mimic, though, if I were to guess. We'll hit Marrow for 3. I should play Snow Stick first. I lost 2 HP on Colonel there. That's my bad. I'll just freeze the Smog and we'll pretend it isn't there for now. Newman Biscuiting Berry Blade is okay. But let's go 5, 4. I'm trying to think about if there's a way to give myself a better chance of my Mimic surviving. I think you just recall it, actually. Does it matter? Is Mimic important to me here? No, because here's the thing. Mimic, even if you save it here, what's the next enemy that spawns? It's Pawpaw? What does Pawpaw do? It gains spikes when hit. When does Mimic hit? After something else has already hit. Mimic is going to die, so we just trade it away to kill things faster here. That's definitely the play. I could just grin and bear it and knock the Smog out even. Right, you just move up like this. 5 and 4 into Smog. It's 2 and 2 into Colonel, which is making him die, actually. But I have to put my hero in front. No, it doesn't work out. The problem with this idea, I'd have to play Woodhead to soak up the shell. And it goes 5 and 4 into Smog. Smog dies. And we do 5 to Marrow. Actually, just getting rid of Smog right now is fine. 12 HP, I go to 5. I have Berry Blade in hand, nothing attacking me next turn. Okay, I'm down. This is fine. This is fine. Goodbye, Mimic. 1 off of a multi-kill, but we don't have to care about multi-kills here. We just care about getting out of the fight. And I'll take Noomlin Biscuit Berry Blade, actually. It's fine to just get the Noomlin out. The Noomlin theory is you just play Noomlin on whatever you are always going to play, and I'm always going to play Berry Blade. Nice. No bug, how lovely. Just getting our hero healed up is important to me. It's nice to be safe. This is gonna be a pain to clear. I might just try to force my way out of this fight as fast as I can. Try to keep the top side of the fight full and blow through the bottom side real quick. I'm gonna redraw. I thought about playing Sunrod there. I'm just gonna draw for pinkberry juice. It's better than Sunrod because you're gaining HP. If you think about it, right? Because you're playing pinkberry juice. Sunrodding kills Gromble, but I don't need to kill Gromble because playing pinkberry juice is the equivalent of killing Gromble. It's a little wrong because I'm gonna play pinkberry juice anyway, but you get the idea. I want to leave this goblin here so it's, I think, less likely for Majaw to spawn top, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just do it. It's fine. Now he's at the same HP, but we have 3 more on Bright Rod. Majaw bottom, we just raise him. Top. Oh yeah, and we're aimless, so it's hard to do anyway. Okay. Well, let's get to work killing Smog. We have to clear this whole fight. Kinda gross. It's not so bad. You know what would have been an interesting play there, actually, is Flame Water on Berry Blade. I think I should have done that. That's okay. Like I said, I made a lot of money in the last fight, and the good thing about that is I can now just abandon this fight, basically. I can just say, okay, we made money last time, I don't have to do this shit. And we can get the hell out of here. I don't have to worry about setting up multi-kills or anything, but if it's convenient, I don't hate it. The real question mark here is, what would I do with this hand? Double freeze Majaw is decent. Yeah, it's fine to do this. We can... No, let's play Pinkberry Juice. I don't actually care that much about this attack. And goodbye, Gobbling. The thought there is maybe I Snowstick the Gobbling, but I don't think so. We'll delay the Majaw. And then you can sword the Smog. Yeah. Hero takes 2, it's whatever. Draw 2, cool. Fine, whatever. We have enough HP that we shouldn't have any accidents here. I think the critical turn, and the most important thing to recognize on this fight, is that if you have a Mimic, you need to sacrifice it to get ahead. Specifically, getting ahead by killing the Aimless in this case, but however you have to do it. I'm gonna let Majaw hit me here. We'll just keep scaling our hero. You let him hit you because it doesn't really matter, I think. Just let him hit you and then Snowstick later is fine. 775, nothing too exciting here. I think with a Berry Blade we have a multi-kill maybe. Yeah, with a Berry Blade on Gromble, I can now hit the Pawpaw for 1. I'll take a little bit on my hero, but if you've noticed, my hero has about 40 HP. So I don't mind the 6 for the double kill. Just remember to keep Majaw frozen. It's important to remember that if I freeze there, I'm not hitting Majaw in the next 2 turns, so the freeze is completely wasted. Now I can freeze before I redraw because there's no reason to hold the freeze. It doesn't matter too much because we'll survive the hits anyway, but you may as well think about it. Sometimes it makes a difference anyway. Why can't I find lethal? I found it, don't worry. I figured it out. It's just Sunrod. Yeah, Newman Berry Blade's okay. I think Pinkberry Juice, Berry Blade, Snowstick are all the things that I'm okay with Newman on. Everything else is pretty bad. But those 3 are keys in the stall tech. I don't want a Traveler. 41 gold's a bit of a low roll though. Room Charm. I want to call this charm the Hongo charm. I don't know about you. Hongo's hammer, though? I want to call this the Hongo charm. Okay, so the only thing here of interest is Aimless on our heal increaser. Right, you can put Aimless on Pinkberry Juice with Frenzy, and then suddenly it's doing 8s, and then you put Vase on it and it's 16s. That is really good. Is it 100 gold good? Yeah, I think so. You don't have to care too much about who gets what for the healing as long as health is going out. Yeah, I am not sad. The question there is you're paying 100 gold, which is a very premium for a choice charm. Whereas we could have spent 120 for 2 random charms. So the question basically boils down to, was it right to go 100 gold for a guaranteed fairly good charm, or save it and then go gamble for hopefully something incredible? I think it's fine this way. Lumen Vase on Molten Dip I think is a bait because you're putting your Lumen Vase away. The problem with that is, so the reason this isn't good is because you're putting your Lumen Vase in the cycle, which means you'll never draw a Noomlin Biscuit, Pinkberry Juice, Lumen Vase together. And when I hit these 3 cards together, the fight ends because I make a free increase health by 16 card and then I just fast draw for it. So with that in mind, what we will do instead is we will put it on Flame Water, because Flame Water is fine. And the alternative play here, if I have 3 charms, is to take them off of these 3 cards, actually. You know what? No, I'm down for this, even. Just put it on Noomlin Biscuit, Lumen Vase, and Pinkberry Juice, and you get the setup instantly. Normally I don't do this, but I think it's fine. Because we can also then guarantee the health on Kernel. I think it's good. Dude, the Crunker streak has been great. No, or I should say the Truffle streak. The no Crunker streak has been great. Love to not have to fight Crunker. Now, something funny that you can do here, if we end up in a position where we're really far ahead for whatever reason, we can perma-farm Truffle. We'll see. Because we can just keep increasing his health and then keep splitting him. The problem with it is it's really tedious. And you don't even get that much for it, but it is goofy. We're into territory where we just play Woodhead to play Woodhead and get rid of it. And I'm gonna double Snow Stick Truffle. I kind of just want to slam Molten Dip, but I don't want to do it without Mimic. And double Snow Sticking Truffle is fine. Let the Shroots hit our boy Woodhead. Remember that there is a demon on the way. A Puffball will be here soon. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give our hero 16 health, and now we're very far out of range of dying. Play Mimic, kill Shroodles. Shroodles, Shrooties, Shroodinators. The Shroots. Here is the enemy. Puffball. It's actually not that bad to let it hit me. It's 3 plus 2, which is 5, but we gain 6. It's actually 3 plus 3, so it's net neutral, basically. I'm just gonna play Molten Dip here. You don't have to, you can play Scrappy Sword as well. I don't think it matters, to be honest. Only thing that matters is making sure I don't let the Shroodles hit my Mimic. We're gonna come down here and we're gonna hit it with a Berry Blade and then freeze it up. I am farming up health for the Shroom Gobbler there by doing that, but I think it's fine. Freeze, Shrooties. Don't do it. I would like to avoid my Mimic dying to Shroom Gobbler here. So I suppose I'll just put it off to the side. Oh, no, I can't. I just have to recall Mimic, I think. The safe play here and the correct play is just get rid of this thing. It's gonna die to Porcupine, or it's gonna die to Spikes, or it's gonna not... I need to kill the Shroom Gobbler. The reason we recall it is because I want to get rid of this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do not have a guaranteed Scrappy Sword draw, but I have a guaranteed Snow Stick draw to freeze the Puffball, so worst case I freeze Puffball. Better case here, I draw Scrappy Sword and we get back to Mimic instantly. I'll just Pinkberry Juice. It's so hard to die regardless. Like, I'm talking this through like we're in any amount of threat. We aren't. We are in no threat. I still have Flame Water, right? Yeah. Okay. I care a little bit because if I disrespect the Shroom Gobbler, I can be in trouble. So I care a little bit here. Play Mimic. It's 3 turns before an attack comes through. play Berry Blade, kill Shroodles. This Porcupine's such a bitch, man. He's such a little rat. You see him up there? I think he's so cool. Making my life harder. You're not cool. We freeze Truffle here so that I don't have to recall Mimic again, I think. I don't care about this 4 poison. Oh, that split him? Huh. 4 poison is not threatening to me. Had I known that would split, I would have played this differently. But we are here just talking about min-maxing income right now. I don't care about much else. Although if I let poison stack up forever, I'll die. Here's the deal. We want to kill Puffball, and we want to wipe the top row. And then we can start doing true degeneracy. Okay, you gotta believe me when I tell you what I'm going to do here is very BM. I'm gonna do it to him. I have to kill the Shroom Gobbler though. The Porcupine and the Shroom Gobbler gotta get out of here as well. But let's begin. So we're at 67 gold at the beginning. I will redraw. And then just keep stacking Colonel's HP up. New one Pinkberry Juice lets you get away with some nonsense. But I gotta get rid of this guy now. 5 splits, 5 kills. I think it splits down to here, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. We have even 5s, which is what I wanted, because now we have perfect splits on Truffle. No allies to heal Berry Blade, what the hell? 5 split, 5 split, and that's a 3. No big deal. Nothing too exciting yet, don't worry. I need to keep, I don't need to, but I'd like to keep Colonel and my hero on the same attack timer. My mouse turned off? There we go. 6 and 5, or 6 and 4 is 10, don't care. Just, I want to kill the Porcupine. So I will. All I have to do is make sure I don't mess up and accidentally kill the big Truffle. Because I'm going to farm it. If you haven't picked up on it yet, what we're going to do is we're going to farm. I'm going to increase its health with Pinkberry Juice. Why am I going to do it? Because I haven't done it yet on camera. I've done it on stream once, but I haven't done it for YouTube before. I'm going to redraw for Berry Blade. We just have to Scrappy Sword Berry Blade out Shroom Gobbler. Fine. 4, 8, 12. Don't care. Didn't ask. You're bald. Would you consider Truffle bald? It's kind of close, don't you think? It's a little bit close. He's like bald adjacent. So what do we have here? We have 5, it's 1, 2, 3, so it's 6 attacks, we do 30 damage. It's kind of annoying. I might not be able to set it up here. 1, 2, maybe you just take the multi-kill. That's what I would say if I was a quitter. We're gonna let that top Truffle become our Agent Orange here, our proto. 5, 5, 5 splits, 5, yeah, so it's a setup here for a 4 kill. I think this is a 4 kill. Ooh. Now I just fast draw for Pinkberry Juice and we just we build him back up. We tore him down, now we return him to glory. And every time we hit him, we get more truffles. I'm not gonna talk this out because I think it's a lot easier for me to visualize this if I just let it be. Let's just see what happens after one round, okay? I'm going to just redraw. I don't want to hurt him because I want to keep him on even 5s for perfect splits. 22, 6, 1, okay. I think this is a lot harder than I want it to be. It's harder to conceptualize anyway, because my numbers are weird. I mean, this is infinite money, right? I'm getting 10 gold every time I kill one of these. But it's hard to actually set up a multi-kill because they don't die when they split. Okay, here's the... I started at 67. I'm happy with this. I'm going to take them up like one more round and then we're just going to leave because this is actually, as cool as it is, infinite money glitch real 2023. I'm not going to do this. Taking back up to 70 HP. I'll take my screenshots. I'm putting this in the thumbnail for sure. So I'll take some screenshots in this fight before we go. The problem is that they split backwards, so I can't... Like, because of the way that they split, I can't just keep splitting one. You have to keep killing. Maybe I throw some swords at this one. You know, I think I can actually pull a picture of Truffle from the wiki, now that I think about it. Pretty sure they have good pictures on the wiki. None of these cards are good for me to play. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna throw a berry blade out and see what happens. I'll pull a Truffle picture from the wiki. Where do we end up? 2 kill? Not bad. Here, I'm gonna grab... I need to remember to take my screenshots during combat, if you don't mind, because I get better pictures of the cards. Let me grab this. Real quick, like. There we go. Done. It just saves me so much time. I made a thumbnail today, and I didn't do that, and it took me like an extra 10 minutes to cut out the image, and it's a lower quality image. Alright, I'm done with this. We made 200 gold in this fight. That's plenty. I have enough money. I can buy not quite whatever I want, but I have enough. There's only the real end to the infinite money glitch reel. The real end to it though is of course, oh God, I just don't want to do it anymore. Spike, you know what you got to do here, boss man. I think we're good into both. I'd rather fight hogs probably. More money is good. First, this fight is nice because it's low stress. Because you put Spike in like this, it's so hard to die here. So I'm happy to just chill. Mimic turn 1, you love to see it. Molten Dip, you love to see it. Spike, you love to see it. The other thing about Noomlin is because we have so few units, by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but we can actually just dodge the aimless completely by moving the unit up to guarantee whichever we want. Like this, exactly like this. Move up, give our hero plus 16, move back down. Could have bought Bread Charm, actually, now that I think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I Flame Water Mimic, it kills the crab. This is another one where even numbers of 5 is good. Not a huge deal, but it gives us a 2 kill for just a Flame Water, and Flame Water is permanent boosting. So I don't mind. I'll hit the Gobbling a few times. Smackback Burster looks kinda scary, doesn't it? Thankfully no Teeth Bursters, nothing scary. That was pretty spooky when we saw it yesterday. The Burster that had the teeth on it, with the Crawler sitting right next to him. I'm actually gonna let Woodhead take this hit. Go get him, champ. It's 1, 2, 3 kills. 1, 2. If I do 3 to Burster here, it's a 3 kill. You could do it with... No, you can't do it with Snow Stick either. You just gotta do it with that one, because he's taking 2 from Spike. Doesn't really matter, though. Alright, everyone, gather around. It's time to beat up Numbskull and laugh at him. We're gonna head up and try to knock this side out real quick. Oh, we got 4 turns, but yeah. I want to kill these off. I'd like to offset one of the bursters so that I can kill it easily. It's gonna be annoying to knock through these crawlers, I think. But we tank forever. It's 1 pinkberry juice and you're truly immortal. The Noomlin is what makes it good. Because if I want to, I can just fast draw back to it instantly. I can gain 16 health every turn. If you wanna. I may as well. I kind of hoped one of those would go to Colonel, but it's whatever. 5/5 dies. 5. I should set this guy to 5 or below. May as well drop him below 5. He's probably going to take... I just assume that you're going to go for the worst outcome when it comes to crawlers, so I assume it's going to go on the burster. But maybe not. Just going to draw. Just pick up the healing. Chill. I don't care. I can kind of... What is the word I'm looking for? Truncate, I suppose, is a good answer for what I'm looking for. 3 kill. I can, like, shorten my reasoning here to just play Pinkberry Juice, play another card. I guess I knocked through the bursters, but I'm actually not going to bother killing the bursters because I have 432 gold. That's enough to buy every charm from a charm merchant, a crown, and probably 3 more charms. You're never going to be in a position where you want everything that a charm merchant gives you. Maybe not never. I highly doubt you will find yourself in a position where you want all 3 charms from a charm merchant, but the real answer to why am I not going to worry about 10 gold here when I have 432 is because I'm sick of it, and I don't want to talk about money anymore. I love money. I'm reformed. You know what? I'm just going to say it. I'm reformed. This run is basically over, so we can just expedite it now. It's over, but it takes a long time to win. That is what I should say specifically. It takes a really long time to win, but it's over. We have a 78 HP unit and a 41 HP hero. Like, it's super done. 5, 10... Okay, all I do now is I end turn until my heroes go again, and we get a 3 kill. So... You know, I talked about how I didn't care, but I also care. It's not that I don't care, it's that it's easy. It's very easy to get this one. Just spam click. Actually, it's faster to not click the bell. I always click the bell because I feel like it's faster, but it's a lot faster to just play a card. There you go. Cool. And you know, like I said at the start of the run, I felt like we had a lot of hard ones lately. This one's a bit of a layup. Next game, I appreciate the layup. No shop at all. No crown. How sad. Well, we go Charm Merchant. I'll take the Curse, which is 1 card. It's not even that bad. Storm Globe is fine, but I don't really care to add cards to this deck, but it's not terrible to add one. Huh. It's a pretty good shell bow. Art Charm for sure. Bling Charm is useless. Smackback Charm, whatever. Shell bow's fine. Nothing too exciting here, really. Can drop Spike. Yeah, I guess you give base HP to Colonel, and then we can give our hero the plus 16 on turn 1. And Smackback on our Smackback on Colonel is going to actually do things, whereas Smackback on our hero expedites the win. And at this point, because I have the HP increase on turn 1, -2 is a drop in the bucket. If you typed that out already and you left the comment, you are right. Apply 3 poison, drop 2 HP, it doesn't matter. I am down. Okay. Shellbow, it's a little awkward in the final fight because of Mimic, but it's probably not going to be a big deal. It's a shame that I don't get to spend my money, though. You build up all this money just to do nothing with it? How sad. Can't take it with you, I suppose. Yeah, Smackback Colonel is good because it procs the Mimic. Go Bright Rod first, get the health. I was like, oh shit, I put my units in the wrong order. Does not matter. I kind of want to try playing Mimic and seeing if I can get it to hold the... Oh, I want to try playing Mimic and seeing if I can get it to take the shell from Colonel before it dies. I want to see if there's a way to do that. Do I respect you? No. I just kill Ice Forge here. Okay, so, also important to note here, we get to test 2 theories in one. You ready? 2 things people have said to me about Berry Blade. If Berry Blade kills an enemy, you don't get the heal. If Berry Blade hits scrap HP, you don't get the heal. Whoa, it didn't heal. Alright, you know what? I'm shocked, and I think I would like to apologize for not agreeing. I think that there's something to that, actually. I was pretty sure it didn't work like that. Like, I was fairly certain it didn't work like that, but that's pretty good evidence to one of those two theories potentially being it. Because, so my theory about Berry Blade is that when you move your units around a bunch, the game eventually loses track of where they are. But I haven't moved. I did move Colonel at the start, but other than that, I haven't moved Colonel. So I don't know. That's interesting for sure. I think it's I've definitely seen it heal when I didn't get a kill though, or when I've killed though. I've seen it heal on kills, so that's why I'm not super into that theory. Just because I've definitely seen it heal on kill before. And I've also seen it heal on scrap HP before, to be fair. So let's go again. Is he down HP? Are you down any HP, Colonel? He's down too. Ah, that time it heals on scrap HP. I'm pretty sure it's just inconsistent and we'll never know. You know, I might have flown a little... you know what? Been playing a little fast and loose here. Perhaps we're in a bit of a pickle. Wow. Isn't that something? This is the only fight in the game that I really super respect because this can happen to you. Ooh, boy. Rockhog spawned in. Ooh-wee. Wowie zowie. This is rather scary, isn't it? It's fine until Rockhog appears, and then it becomes unplayable. Oh my god. I was so busy talking about Berry Blade, I was so focused on the Berry Blade, I didn't even think about it. But there's a little someone here to see me. There's a little goofy guy here to take care of my day. So what are we going to do about this? Let's now reason through this logically. There's one major problem here, which is that I cannot kill this Grizzle fast. It takes so long to get through to this guy. Ugh. Berry Blade, is it really going to be the end of me? I doubt it, but let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, the real problem here is that I can live this turn, right? There's many lines that let me live this turn. The problem is that I have no way to kill these enemies in a reasonable fashion. And I have to sacrifice my Colonel, I think, to survive. I guess I don't have to. Oh, this is so gross, man. Oh, this is so gross. I need Colonel to live to smack back something, definitely. That's my way to kill things. Oh. So my hero can take a hit. I think the play here to survive is going to be Mimic plus Hero. I don't care too much about losing my Mimic. And I want to freeze probably Grizzle. I take 32, although Grizzle gets bigger next turn, he gets to 38 next turn. He grows very fast. Okay, I'm going to freeze Frost Guardian. He goes, I guess they both go up though. So why does it matter? Oh, it matters because I don't want to be frozen right now. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. We can do this. We can do this, we can do this. You just gotta keep the faith. $32, $32, $33, $30. So 33. Okay. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take 33. Okay. So the line through has to be 33 on Mimic and Hero. Actually, you're lining Grizzle up if you freeze here, right? Because he's a 5 attack timer. This guy's on 4. So if you freeze... he's effectively on 5 right now. He's on 5 next turn. You're basically incrementing him to 1, so this guy's next attack is in 5, this guy's next attack is in 6. If you put a freeze on Frost Guardian, it makes them line up. Okay, so it's gotta be 32-32 to me here. This is so sad, man. It's very fucked up that it happens to me, I gotta be honest with you. But it's what I get. I wasn't paying attention, I was just talking about Berry Blade. Trying to solve the curious case of Dr. Berry Blade and Mr. Hyde. And now we gotta deal with the consequences. Okay. I have to freeze Grizzle here. I wish I didn't put that Poison Charm out now, though. Let me tell you, that thing's a real problem. Okay, okay. Now we play Woodhead and we survive a round. And we get 5 through to... Oh, we don't get it because he snows me! Oh, that's so bad. Okay, I need to freeze Grizzle. For sure. I have to kill the Rockhog. That's just all there is to it. We have to freeze Grizzle, we have to kill the Rockhog. And we kill the Rockhog by... Okay, freeze Grizzle. 16. I am taking 45 from Grizzle. It's 45 times 2 also. Made it worse. I think I'm dead. I think I'm actually lost. I don't think I can recover this. Wow. Man, I talked about the hardest bosses in the game. I should have said Frost Guardian. I should have said Frost Guardian. When my Colonel dies, this fight is just over for sure. I can phase the Frost Guardian, but these enemies don't go away. They're still here, and they're still going to kill me. Grizzle is the problem. Everything else is fine, but Grizzle is the killer. No doubt. Yeah, there's no line forward here. It's over for sure. But so we can... When I'm in positions like these and it looks very hopeless, all there is to do is play the only line that lets you keep playing the game. Every line that isn't Woodhead here is I die. So we may as well play the only line that lets us keep going, which is Woodhead. This is the only thing we can do here to not die immediately. I messed up and I killed Colonel though. Right? It's just that simple. I messed up, I killed Colonel. If you don't freeze the Grizzle there, I was thinking I could get the Rockhog to go first, but I was off by 1 when I counted. And the only play here is to phase the boss, for sure. But now I have to find a way to survive this hit next turn. It's 1 hit of 26. I have the ability to freeze, which is pretty good. If Colonel were here, we could actually pull out of this, I feel. Because I could start gaining HP. If I didn't kill Colonel, I think I could have actually pulled out of this. Oh, God. Alright, well, all you can do is keep going. All you can do is keep playing. But there's 55 times 2 coming at me here very fast, and there's not a lot I can do about it. And I'm getting grinked. It's a single hit of 55 soon. I have to kill the Rockhog here. Only play is to kill the Rockhog here. Berry Blade it. It's dead. I think I need to get rid of the spike wall now, right? That's what I feel is reasonable to do next, because I have to kill these to get through to kill the boss. So I have to come down here and Storm Globe the spike wall. I take 5, it's fine. Now there's no magic I can pull here. There's no trick remaining. I believe it does come to a close here. I think the line that would have let me survive this is if I drew all 3 of my freezes, I could have kept him locked down to maybe scale past, but no, we're done for. Wait. What if I can hold out for... I don't think... No, and I'm taking 8 from the Winter Worm, too. It's over. What a shitty way to lose the streak, man. I died to Berry Blade. Not a Berry Blade bug, but literally just talking about Berry Blade and not looking at the boss. It's my own fault. It's me. It's my own fault. No one to blame but myself. I knew eventually I would die to just lapsing my concentration, I suppose. But it still feels bad. I think I could have gotten out of this if I had played to keep Colonel alive. I think I could have survived a hit from the Grizzle, but truly one of the most deadly setups in this game is Grizzle behind the Frost Guardian with no way to target it down, because it's 16 HP. It's so hard to kill. Ugh, God, it feels so bad. God, it feels so bad. Because if I'm paying attention in that fight, I win for sure. But I just look away. I test Berry Blade one too many times. I don't look at my team. I don't notice that we're hitting 20 into the Frost Guardian. I also think that I would have lived if I didn't put the Poison Charm up, because the poison on the Frost Guardian was bad. So I learned a lot here about how to insulate myself against mistakes for sure, but it still doesn't feel good. It's a terrible way to lose. No doubt it's a terrible way to lose. But we made it to... what was it? 33 was our best streak, so it was okay. I shouldn't lose that run, though. I really shouldn't. Oh well. I'm gonna move on now before I dwell on it too long and become tilted. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.